Hi, this is Didi from DidiGotTheSauce.com, where we're serving your favorite West African hot sauces on the go. Today, we're going to be making one of my favorite dishes to eat, which is Eru, fried Eru to be specific. So, before we begin the video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and please hit the notification button for more videos like this to come. Thank you so much. To begin with, we're going to need the Eru washed out and drained. We're going to need spinach, thawed out, and then we're going to need some smoked African shrimp. We're going to need some onions and some bunny pepper. We're going to need whatever meat you like. But the only thing that I don't have here is ponmo. I really wish I had ponmo. Ponmo is a must. Then I'm using some garlic to balance out any kind of fishy smell because garlic will take it out. The star of the show, of course, is the red palm oil, the African red palm oil that is necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and start by infusing the oil here in my red palm. I mean, infusing the red palm oil with the onion rather. Then I'm frying it with just frying it here. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic after the onions are halfway cooked through. This is just an infusion process. This is important. Okay, this is a secret to really cooking some really good African dishes. The base is what you really want to pay attention to. So we're infusing the oil as we go. So we're going to add some beef here that I had left over in the pantry. And since I didn't have ponmo, I just used this beef. Then I'm going to add the smoked shrimp. The smoked shrimp is a must, by the way. Do not skip the smoked shrimp. It is a must. So this is all infusing the oil. That's the process. The smoked shrimp is only there for flavor purposes. It's not really there to serve a shrimp purpose as much as it is there to be a flavoring and an infusion agent. Then we're going to go ahead and add the thawed spinach to the mixture. And we're going to fry it out for maybe like a minute. How do you like to cook your eru? What kind of meat do you put in your eru? Go ahead and comment below. Let me know. Eru is not originally Togolese, like I said. I've had this at a wedding, and ever since I've been hooked. I've made it so many times, and I've loved it so much. Then I'm adding some ghost pepper here. I don't want this to be too hot, so I cut like pieces of the pepper where there's too much seed. So I didn't want it to be too hot. I want to be able to enjoy it. I'm adding water just because I really like to have some juice while the sauce is cooking. I like the sauce to really marinate in its own juice here. Plus, the eru is dry. If you're not familiar with eru, when you get it, it's a dry. It's almost like like dry grass, almost. So somebody will say, "Ew, grass." No, this dish is really delicious, and the eru is the star of the show. I know I said a red palm, but Eru has a distinct taste. Like you will really love it if you try this. So I'm adding my seasonings. I'm adding some chicken bouillon, some Didi garlic sauce seasoning pepper, which is also on the website. It is down there as a side right now, but it's going to be added in there in a bigger bottle. Then I'm adding some ginger. Uh, I would normally add like ground everything on here, but because I'm frying this the Cameroonian way, um, I'm just adding dried ingredients. That's how I like to make it because at the end you want the eru to be really thick and you don't want too much water on there. So it is essentially fried, so that's the whole point of this dish. It's like It's like soup, but it's like fried soup. So you want to be careful how much water you add to it. So the spinach has been cooking for about 10, maybe 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my eru right now. Some people add the eru first. I have done that before. I have liked it. It wasn't too bad. If you add the eru first, that's fine. The reason they add spinach to eru and call it eru and ignore the spinach completely is because the eru is a really hard leaf. So the spinach allows it to soften up. Like it gives it like a contrast in texture that is really enjoyable. So the spinach is there to really soften things up. Since the eru um, is a hard legume. So, what's your favorite thing that to eat with eru? And when was the first time you've had it? Have you ever had it? If not, you need to try it. I really recommend this. Or if you have friends from Gabon or Cameroon, um, if you have friends from I believe Ivory Coast eat this too. Nigerians cook it a little different. Um, I like it this way. I like the Cameroonian and Gabonese way. That's how I'm making it. Um, but you're welcome to make it the Nigerian way also, if you prefer it that way. When I saw it made by Nigerian, it was a little more watery than this, which I don't think I would have enjoyed. But I'm sure not all Nigerians make it like that. So maybe I just saw one video. Um, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cover the eru and the spinach in here. I'm gonna cook it for a good 20 minutes so that everything softens up and cooks up. And as you can see, it is beginning to cook. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and add my soft meat now. The reason I do this, I don't want the meat to be smooshed in there. I hate it when I cook soup and the fish is like all smashed up. I don't like that at all. So I'm just lightly um, dipping this in here, and I'm going to go ahead and just cover them up with the meat as I am doing. Just really careful not to break up the fish into the soup. Typically, when you eat this, it is usually very, very hot. And it's got a lot of palm oil on there, red palm oil on there. And that's what really makes this dish such an unforgettable thing. I am not kidding you. I've never had this. My mom doesn't even know about this green. So it's something that I eaten at a wedding in Texas, and I have been hooked. I have been having it. I've Googled it. I was like, I have to learn how to make this dish. And it's been like 3 years already to date, and I'm making it. So it's done. You'll know when it's done when the oil is rising up to the top. And so I'm gonna go ahead and finish it with a Togolese twist by putting some onions and bonnet pepper at the top of it. This is our thing. I don't know. I've seen a lot of people cook greens without doing this. So when our country, that's what we do traditionally. We do add fresh onion and fresh bonnet pepper. It does allow add extra freshness to your sauce. So I'm eating it with the kokonte here, which is the cassava flour. I didn't have time to make water fufu. So anyway, so here it is, Eru with kokonte. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.